So I'm going to talk for a minute about custom white balance for what I know. This is not necessarily correct, but this is what I've learned. So we started off with auto white balance, totally useless. Then we went to underwater white balance, pretty well totally useless if your expectations are somewhat high. We started doing what we would call manual white balance, but in the camera it's called custom white balance. So we took a gray card with us. It's a part of the PADI photography program. You get this underwater gray card, so it's white on one side, gray on the other. So we would do a gray card reading at depth, set the custom white balance. Probably the most successful way. We also put our orange filter on, trying to warm up, and then do the custom white balance at depth. Had some success with that, had other problems with that. Also with that, the filter vignetted a bit on the lens. So just how that worked if you had it zoomed really wide. Then we expanded that by having the red filter on with some blue filters on the lights. So the blue filter on the light is supposed to kind of match the seawater, and then the red filter on the camera cleans it all up. I would say the blue filters weren't strong enough for that to really be successful. And then in the end, we're just doing a lot of white balance. So what I would suggest, and you can do whatever works for you, but I have on my Sony cameras, there are 3 custom white balance settings. You could also put these into the memory, but whatever, either way. So I would set number 3 for the lights. So I'm taking pictures with the lights on, and my subject is within arm's reach of the camera. So the lights don't have a lot of effect past that. It's not dark here. There's lots of ambient light. So you're not really cleaning it up as much with the lights past arm's length. So I would have custom set 3 with the lights on. Maybe they're flash, maybe they're video, doesn't matter. And then I would have custom set 1 for the top of the reef, where it's here at like 30 feet of water, and there's lots of available light, and it's kind of sunny and bright. And then I would have custom set 2 for maybe 50 feet down the reef wall, and then I would probably just switch between those as I was diving. I wouldn't necessarily do a new custom setting. I wouldn't have to do it every day, but you could. But anyways, that's what I would do. I would do 3 different custom settings as the dive progressed, and then if I was diving on the wall and I saw a lobster and I decided to turn the lights on, I could just quickly go to custom setting 3 where the lights go, which is set for the lights, and away we go. So that's one thing I learned. It's not my idea. It's someone talked to me about that, and it seemed like a good idea. So we started doing that towards the end.